FM. It's Friday afternoon, the 10th of July. Again, I'm going to say it. Where on earth has the year gone? We're in the 7th month, and it is drawing ever closer to the 28th of July, which, as I mentioned last week, is my birthday. So get your preparations ready and send all your presents here to Bolton FM. That'd be really nice. We can do that. We'll have a big birthday show, even though it's a Tuesday. I'll just get it crashed somewhere else's, and we can all get involved. So as it is Friday, it is Acoustic Afternoon Delight, and I have Robert Whitehead in the studio. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much for coming. You mentioned off there this is your first time to Bolton.
It is my first time. Yeah.
How special, thanks very much.
It's very nice. It's a sunny day. So.
It is a beautiful day to come, so thanks for making the journey from Denton.
All
the way over there. All the way. So you're going to play some tracks for us and we're going to have a chat, find out more about you, but I just want to start off with the music, if that's okay. Yeah. So you're going to play Everything's Changed. Tell us a little bit about the track.
Yeah, it's a bit of a sappy song, but it's hard to sort of just, I like the lyrics do the talking.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Awesome. So this is Robert Whitehead live in session on Bolton FM with Everything's Changed.
Do you feel the same? Though everything's changed. Do you feel the same? Though everything's changed. Feel like a weight's on my shoulders. I can't fight it off. Feel like a weight's on my shoulders. I can't fight it off. Do you feel the same? Though everything's changed. Do you feel the same? Though everything's changed. If you've gone to a better place, will I see you again? If you've gone to a better place, will I see you again? Do you feel the same? Though everything's changed. Do you feel the same? Though everything's changed. I'd rather be getting high, watching the clouds go by. I'd rather be getting high, watching the clouds go by. Do you feel the same? Everything's changed. Do you feel the same? Everything's changed. Do you feel the same? Now they've gone away.
Yay! Thank you very much. That was amazing. Robert Whitehead with Everything's Changed. So, if an alien landed from space today and had no idea of anything and they met you, how would you describe Robert Whitehead, the musician, and the sound to them?
I'd say quite slow, but a nice sort of sound, soulful a bit, I'd say. But yeah, I think I have a lot of influences, so it's hard to put them into like one category. So I take so many influences off like all kinds of people, so it's hard to sort of put down, because it always ends up like every time I do a new like tune, it always ends up being slightly different. So I think you'll see with the next song I do.
But that's nice, like you said, especially as you mentioned, when you've got such a great kind of set of people to pick as influences, and the amount of great music that has been happening recently and has always kind of happened. It must be difficult. You can't choose one certain sound you want to do, can you?
Exactly, yeah. So I always try and mix it up a bit with each song, like instead of staying either just slow or just at a different pace. Try and mix it up a bit with a new track.
Who are your main influences then that you think about and that maybe kind of urged you to create music of your own?
Yeah, I'd say Ben Howard's a big influence. and this guy, well, just recently, there's a guy called Tobias Jesser Jr. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yes, I have.
Plays piano, but I think he's really, really peaceful, really nice. And I like a lot of bands as well, though. So there's like A Night at 75 and Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Awesome.
A load of So I don't like my music so random. It can go from anywhere.
But I love that. The shuffle on my iPod would be pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it's the same. It's really nice to have. So as we mentioned, you've been playing open mics around Manchester and that sort of area for about a year now.
Yeah.
What was it that kind of made you take the push from a bedroom player and a bit of a private performer? That sounds rude, doesn't it? Was that just me? No. To make that kind of leap out to the open mic scene?
Well, I used to go in the bars I went to. They just had open mics on anyway, so I used to just watch it for a bit. And then my friend Brendan plays a lot of guitar as well, and he was quite nervous like me for getting up. So one day we just decided to both get up at the same time and just sort of go for it. And it started from there. Like the Thirsty Scholar is like a...
Is that the first one you did?
Yeah, Thirsty Scholar. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of that.
I have.
It's a very funky place, but there's a guy called like Tuesday Tony, and he always promotes like he does so many open mics. He's just always there, like, and he always like sets us up with anything really, like gigs and stuff.
So since then, have you found a favourite one, or one that you kind of always go back to? Because I know, as I've mentioned with previous guests like Andrew Warner and Colin Cunningham, just the kind of community spirit at open mic nights and the kind of music scene at the moment is beautiful, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, I mean, there's not been a while where I've been to an open mic in Manchester and it's been empty. Like, it's good to see so many people out on a Tuesday night going to see, a few people, just come to see someone play. But there's like a place called the Whiskey Jar, which is probably my favourite. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but
yeah, but I've never been. Can I tell you?
It is amazing. I'd definitely recommend it because it's, there's a guy called Joe that runs it, and he just gets everyone to be quiet because obviously it's kind of annoying when you're playing and if these people are talking and you can't even hear what they're singing, and he gets everyone listening. So what have you learned from kind of doing the open mics then, and is it the people you've met as well that has helped you as a musician? Yeah, definitely. I think even my friends have said since, because they used to hear me just come playing guitar in my bedroom, like I say, and they've just noticed me get better and better since, within the year or so. Like, they can just tell the difference from how shaky start, it was, and now it's a lot more confident and don't feel nervous.
Well, I think you sound great. Thank you very much for bringing it to the people of Bolton and showing them your music. So what's the next year looking like for you, or the next few months?
We've got a few more gigs coming up soon. I think they're sort of more when the students are back in Manchester and Fallowfield and a few little places. But I mean, I tend to do like 3 open mics a week. I try and, honestly, like, it's kind of bad really because we always end up having a few drinks and then, I'm always on last, so it's always like, before I get on,
You've got the excuse of music though, the excuse of music.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But yeah, I just love it. I love music so much. It's like just the only thing I want to do, so I'm just going to keep working at it.
Brilliant. And you're heading to London, you mentioned.
Yeah. On Brick Lane there's a gig that's happening. I think it's within 2 weeks or so.
Oh, amazing. Good luck with London.
Should be really good, yeah.
That again is going to be different. I've heard that from a lot of people 2 weeks running who do quite a few gigs down in Camden area. The difference of a London and a Manchester. You probably learn a multitude of things.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see the differences and see what the crowd's like, or if it's what's the difference between certain gigs in Manchester to places in London, because Brick Lane's a bit fancy anyway, a bit sort of controversial, so
it's all a learning curve. It's all a learning curve. So can we hear some more music from you now, Robert?
Yes.
What are we gonna hear?
This song is called City Lights.
City Lights. And tell us a little bit more.
It's sort of I guess the open mics were sort of inspired by this tune. It was sort of like going out with my friends and sort of just like the people that stay in, and like my roommate that stays in, and just like I always want to shake him and say, get out.
There's a beautiful city out there.
City's on your road, on your road. So that sort of inspired me to write this tune.
I love that. I can't wait to hear it. So this is Robert Whitehead live in session on Bolton FM with City Lights.
wanna see the city lights and all the big bright lights. I wanna hit a bar and drive real far. The girl under my arm, standing in my spot. Let's forget about things we're not. Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights tonight? Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights tonight? Trains and trams are leading us to new lands. The crowded roads, the darkened nights, the downtown lights, the cigarettes, the empty bottles, the dressed up girls. Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights tonight? Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights? Don't you wanna see those city lights tonight? Oh lady, hear me tonight, because my feeling is just so right as we dance by the moonlight. Can't you see you're my daylight? Oh lady, I just feel like I won't get you out of my mind. I'm in love for the first time. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, outrun my gun. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, faster than my bullet. I'm popping it to ignition, coming fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling it, body got every feeling and wishing. Sipping on coke and rum, it's like so I'm drunk. It's a freaking weekend, we're about to have some fun. Downtown lights, cigarettes, the empty bottles, the dressed up girls. The downtown lights, the cigarettes, the empty bottles, the dressed up girls.
Yay, that was incredible. Thank you so much. I love that little mashup. Ignition, pumped up kick.
Oh, I'd throw it there.
You had it all in there. That was so good. Thank you very much for coming. So where can people find your music, online or in person? Where can they come and see you play?
It's well, online, Facebook, SoundCloud. I've got everything really. And then open mics mainly Thirsty Scholar over Tuesday, and then there's the Tiger Lounge on Wednesday, and Hold Fast in the Northern Quarter on a Thursday.
Awesome, and all that information will be up on your Facebook page. I will share a link to it right about now. And if you're only just tuning in, you've missed an amazing session for you, but you can catch up again. It'll be on the website for the next 7 days. Just head to boltonfm.com and you'll find it there. Thank you again for coming. It was beautiful. We'll meet up again, and I'll come to the whiskey jar, I promise. I'll come along.
August
okay?
25th, isn't it?
August the 25th, I'll be there. You should be there as well. I'm writing it down, August the 25th. So, from one Manchester-based musician to another, this next chap, Andrew Warner, performed this track live in session for me on the 19th of July. June. Definitely June. We haven't had July yet. And he was singing about the modern dating app called Tinder. It's called Swipe Right. It's a brilliant original track. You'll have a right laugh. His name is Andrew Warner, and it's on Bolton FM now.